whatever the items come, they should be arranged according to rows and columns. Any special information if you want, we can give in the head note. The number of women employee was 200, of which 175 does not belongs to trade union. Out of 1,590, 1,290 again, the balance is 290. Hello, my dear student. I am Dr. B.S. Subramanya, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I am going to hand Statistics for Business Decision, third semester, Unit 1, Session 3 of B.Ba in favor of Introduction to Statistics. This is nothing but Session 3. We will move on now. Classification and tabulation of data. First, I am going to explain what is tabulation and how to classify that. Tabulation is a process of systematic arrangement of classified data in rows and columns. Whatever the items come, they should be arranged according to rows and columns. Now, what are the rules of tabulation? Here, I am going to see what are the rules of tabulation. Number one, it should have got a table number. The table should be number for identification. First, there must be a table number. Second one, title. A clear and brief title should be given to the table. So when you construct the table, a brief explanation is necessary. Next step, proper heading and subheading should be given to the columns and rows. Proper heading and proper was called here. See that heading should be given. Proper heading and subheading should be given in rows and columns. Then body of the table. The body of the table should neat and clean. It should be very neat and clean, and items which are important should be marked and a footnote may be given. Then head note. Any special information regarding the table may be given. Any special information if you want, we can give in the head note. Source of data. How you get this data? The source of data may be mentioned. How you get this data can be mentioned. Last one, logical arrangement. How we have arranged the data in such a way that students should get the answer. There should be logical arrangement of data in the table. This facility is comparison. Just for comparison is considered. So this will ask for 5 marks. This is very important. Now we'll move on the problem, practical problem. Problem number 1. Draw a blank table. A common. So now fill up it. Here we have to mention the year. We have to mention sex, boys and girls. Course B.A, B.Com and B.Sc. Now we are going to represent in a blank table. See that? The table showing the course, sex and year. So which are the 3 courses are given? B.A, B.Com and B.Sc. Which are the years they have given? 2014 and 2015. So sex means boys, girls total. Boys, girls total. Boys, girls, boys, girls. Same thing goes to 2015. Boys, girls, boys, girls, boys, girls. Blank table. So we are mentioning the sex, no? Boys, girls, become boys, girls. Which are the courses they have got? B.A, become B.Sc, 2014 and 2015. Now, we'll go to second problem. Draw a blank table showing the population of city according to sex, general merit, then 2 years blank table. So, religion, जैसे general merit, CH1, 2A, 3B, SC, ST total. Now, for how many years? 2 years, 2005 and 2010. So, then according to sex, men, women total, 2010, men, women total. How we footnote and source how we get. He wants to know that blank table presenting the population of the city for 2005, 2010. 2005, according to sex, man, this is a man, woman total, man-woman total. Then we have got the religion here, footnote, and the source. Only a blank table. Now come back here. Problem number 3. Present the following information in a suitable table for tabular form. In 2005, out of the total of 1,750 workers of a factory, 1,002 are members of the trade union. Then, the number of women employed was 200, of which 175 does not belong to trade union. So this is most important. One is a trade union, you have to bifurcate. Table showing the sex-wide distribution of union and non-union members. Category members, non-members, total. So first how much he says? There are 1,750 workers in 2005. In 2005, how many workers are there? 1,750 workers. Factory, 1,200 members of the trade union. 1,200 is the members of the trade union, they say. Out of 1,750, only 1,200 members of the trade union means 550 is not belongs to trade union. Then, the number of women employee was 200. The number of women employee was 200, he says. Then, how about if 175 did not belong to trade union? Here, 175 is the non-members, means 25 is the members. 170 did not. So, come back here. What's the missing figure you have to calculate now? Here, 1,750, 1,200, 550. Out of 550, 175 gone, 375. 1,550, 375 gone means 1,175. This is a missing figure. So they have given 1,750, 200, balance is 1,550. So out of that 175 is the non-members, means 25 is the member. Out of 1,200, female is 25, means 1,175. 1,175, 375 is 1,550. So this goes in favor of 2005. Then the number of women employee was 200, of which 175 does not belong to trade union. In 2010, the number of union workers increased to 1,580, of which 1,290 were men. Come back here. It has been increased to 1,580. Then 1,000, of which 1,290 were men. Out of 2,090 were men, means the balance 290 goes to female. Number of workers 1,050, 1,050. On the other hand, the number of non-unions fell down to 208, of which 180 were men. It fell down to, come back, 208, of which, on the other hand, the non-unions fell down to, of which 180 were men. 208 here, 180 were men. Remaining 28 goes to female. So only missing figure you have to calculate. Out of 1,780, the balance is this. If you add this, no, it is 1,470. Out of 1,078, 1,470 gone me, the balance is 318. Out of 208, 180 gone, the balance is 28. Out of 1,590, 1,290 gone, the balance is 290. Missing figure. Then, next one. In 2015, there were 1,800 employees who belongs to trade union, of which 50 does not belong to trade union. Come back here. 1,800 belongs to trade union, 50 does not belong to union. The total number is 1,850. 1,850 trade union who did not belong to trade union. Of all the employees in 2000, 300 were women. Of all the 300 were women. Out of 1,080, 300 were women, means 1,550 is the men missing. Or women, of which only 8 does not belong to trade union. Of this does not belong to trade union, means how much belongs to trade union? 292. So 1,088 minus 292 is 1,508. 50 minus 8 is 42. Add this, no? This is 1,550, this is 300, this is 1,850. The missing figure you have to calculate. The office records of a company in the year 2000, there are 1,000 employees. Of these, only 100 were women, 20 women and 300 men were drawing daily wages of 100 or more. By the year, so here we have to separate how many wages below 100, more than 100. Here steps have to be taken. Daily wages below 100 rupees, 100 and above total 2000, male female total. Come back here. The office record of company in the year 2000, there are 1,000 employees. So there was 1,000 employees given. 1,000 of these 100 were women. Of this 100 were women means 900 were men. Understand? So 1,000 minus 100 is 900. Then 20 women and 300 men were drawing daily wages of rupees 100 or more. Daily 100 or more. How many are they? How many they says? 20 women and 300 men are drawing daily wages of rupees 100 or more. 300 here drawing the wages of 100 or more. 20 women by the 2005, the number of employees, 100 employees, 20 women and 300 men. 20 drawing 100 rupees or more. So out of 1,000, 100 gone 900. 900 minus 300 is 600. 100 minus 20 is 80. 1,000 minus 680. Missing figure. Then in 2005, by the year 2005, the number of employees increased by 25%. So 1,000, it is increased to 1,250. Then, and strength of the woman was doubled. Last time, how much women? 200. So the number of women employees here, 2005. Here, number of, come back here. What's the word they have given? In 1,000, of which 1,050 were men. On the other hand, the number of non-universal fell down to 208, of which 150 were men. In 2015, there were 1,800 employees. 1,800 employees here. Then, by the year 2005, the number of employees increased by 25% and strength of the women employed doubled. 1,250, here 100, it becomes doubled here. So out of 1,250 female employees are 200, the balance is 1,050. Then, what he says? 50% employee, including 60 women, were drawing a daily wages of rupees 100. So how much he says? 50% of the employees, 50% employee, including the 60 women, were drawing a daily wages of 100 or more. In the year 2010, the total strength was 1,500. 100 rupees are more. Here, come back here, the wording. By the year 2005, the number of employees by 25%, 1,250. And the strength of women was doubled. 100 becomes 200, 1,050, 200 is 1,050. Then 50% employee, including 60 women, were drawing a daily wages of 100 or more. Daily wage 100 or more. How many members they are saying? Here, 50% means 625. Out of that 60 females are drawing, the balance is 565. So deduct 485, difference is 140, difference is 625. This goes to 2005. Then in 2010, in the year 2, the total strength was 1,500, of which 40 were women. 1,500, 40% of this is 600 is woman. The balance goes to male 900. Then, in the total strength was 1,500, 40 were women. Only 100 men and 100 women drew a less than 100. 100 female, 100 male they're drawing below 100. So difference is 900 minus 100 is 800 missing. 600 minus 500 missing. 1,200 gone. These are all missing figures. All missing figures you have to calculate. Problem 5. The following table gives details of monthly expenditure of the two families A and B, represented data by means of percentage bar diagram. So we are doing bar diagram here. Bar chart. So the item expenditure is given now. Family income is 6,000. For house rent, he made an expenditure of 1,500. For 1,300, for 900, others 2,000. Family B income is 9,000, 2,000, 1,800, 1,100, 2,100. How to do this one now? Calculation. Here, adding the total expenditure family A comes to rupees 5,700, and that of the family B comes to rupees 7,000. Here total expenditure, if you go like this is 5,700. Second one family here, the total expenditure will be 7,000. But the income of the family are rupees 6,000 and rupees 9,000 especially. Thus, the balance amount 300, 200 can be treated as savings. From this, we can compute the following percentage. Your total is 5,500 divided by 6,100 is 25. Here, see that. Your expenditure is 1,500 divided by 6,100 is 25 regarding the food. 1,300 divided by 6,000, 1,500 divided by 100 into 6,000 is 25. Same thing goes to food, same thing goes to fuel, same thing goes to beer. So cumulative percentage 25, 22, 47, 95, 100. Come back to percentage of expenditure here. 2,000 divided by 9,000 into 122. So same, this goes in favor of house rent, then food 20, then fuel 12, others 23, savings 20, totally 100, cumulative is 100. So this should be represented in a bar diagram. So come back here. In a bar diagram, family A, this is a family B. The total is 100 now. The total expenditure is 100, 100. This is 100. Come back to first one, house rent. This is your 25. Here, house rent. We have got saving. House rent is 25. What is next one? Cumulative. 47. This is your 47 here. So 47 times savings here. Next is food. Fuel, like food is over. Then fuel. Your fuel. So fuel work out. Your fuel is 62. 62 work out. Fuel. Others 33.95. It will work out 95. Savings is 5. Savings 5. It work out 100. So representation, as per this is representation. We are showing house rent, you are showing the food, you are showing the fuel, you are showing the others, you are showing the savings. So that should be represent totally it is equal to 100. Cumulative, we have a mark. First one is house rent, add to this becomes the food, then it comes to fuel, then it comes to others, the balance saving. Same thing goes to family B. So it's a bar diagram equal to 100. If you go to family B, no, understand? Percentage. What is the first one? 22 is the house rent. 22 is the house rent. For this 22, you have to add 20. 42 is the food. Here 20. Then 42 is the food. So it will adding cumulative saving. Totally it is 100 to 100. So we have represented the mark. Here house rent is like this. Food, fuel, others and saving. So one goes to family A, 1 goes to family B. So you have to make the expenditure divided by total income into 100. Expenditure divided by income into 100 cumulative. 1 for family A, 1 for family B. Hope you understand. Okay. It is representation. Okay. Totally 100. It is a percentage of expenditure. Family A, family B. We'll move on to next one. From the following frequency distribution of height of a student, draw the histogram. So frequency and others have been formulated. Here you have to follow the histogram. Histogram is a set of vertical bars whose areas are proportional to the frequency represented. Histogram is most widely used for graphical presentation of frequency distribution. So frequency histogram is used for frequency distribution. Here the problem: height 150 to 155, 150 to 155, 155. How it is now? Totally it is highest is how much you have got? Total highest is look after 25. Highest is 25 only. We have made it to 30. Highest is 28. First one 150 to 155. 5. You make the for 5. Add this, add this. 155 to 160. 12. 12 here. Make the mark, make the mark. Then like this 160 to 165, 165 to add this, add this, add this, add this, add this, add this, add this. So height in centimeter, number of students here, maximum is 30, but it is not 20 here. Your maximum is 25 only. It has been represented here, 25 only. How to do it? 150 to 155, 5, make the mark. 155 to 160, 12, 12. We make the mark, join this. Then 160 to 165, 20. Make the mark here, join this like this, join this, join this, join this, join this. So height has been represented in a row wise. Height here, here number of students. So this is the frequency distribution represented by rectangle with an area proportional to class frequency. Here, since the class intervals are of equal width, rectangles with heights proportional to class frequency. Easy. 5 easy answers now. We'll move on to represent the following data in expenditure of two families by components of pie diagram. Circle is called pie diagram here. Here the total magnitude is 4,750. It is 4,750, another 5,250, 4,750 and 5,000. These magnitudes are represented by circle. Root of that 68.5 is 72. On taking out 1 centimeter is equal to 40 units. The radius radii are 1.72 centimeter, 1.81 centimeter. The circles are sector-wise divided. The angles at the center in each case are as follow. What's your total? 4,750. 1,900 divided 4,070 into 360 is 144. Same thing here. 800 divided by 4,750 into 360 is 61, 83, 38, 38. Total is 360 degree. Here also 1,500, 900 divided by 5,250 into 360, it will come to 130. Second one, 900 divided by 5,260, it will come 62. Totally it is 360. Then put into a circle now. So component pie diagram, a monthly expenditure, make a circle of this, like this. Then first one, house rent, this is your house rent. Here, that representation of pie diagram. House rent is 144. Then we have got dress. Then here representation, dress is there. Then we have got a food. This mark is food here. Then we have got a education. Then we have got a fuel. These are all the representation. So you should representation in a pie diagram. make a what's called circle is equal to 360 degree. If circle with equal radius use, diagram take another formula which is used for comparing the percentage of component. You make the comparison like this. Here most important is 1 centimeter is equal to 40 units. You have to take the 40 units 1 centimeter. Totally it is equal to 360 degree. Then each one you have to divide. One for the house rent, one for the dress, one for the food, one for the education, one for the fuel. That should be represented in what's called pie diagram circle. It is equal to 360 degree. That should be divided accordingly. 1 centimeter is equal to, I have given now, base 1 centimeter 40 units. All these units should be represented. So here we have a make a mark here. First is the house rent, second is the dress, third is the food, fourth is the education, fifth is the fuel. Same representation here. So it is 360 degree pie diagram. Hope you understand. We have explained the bar diagram. I've explained the histogram. I've explained the pie diagram. Hope you understand. We'll have another session regarding mean, median, mode. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next session.